Good afternoon, CFM. Welcome to your Tuesday workout. Let's begin today with 2 rounds through of the warm-up. On the first round, 400. On the second round, 200. It does not matter which you choose, row or run, because we're going to do both in the workout. So I would recommend choosing one of each when you do the warm-up, and then come back inside, do some dumbbell snatch warm-up sets. So if we're going to do the weight, the dumbbell snatch in the workout is not crazy heavy, 40 pounds, 25 pounds. It's a significant load, but it's not like the 60 pounder, right? So we don't need to be too crazy on the warm-up, but I would like to see some progressive loading. So if you're going to go all the way for 40, maybe you do the first round at like a 15 pounder and the second round at like a 25 or a 30 pounder, but practice a handful of reps on each arm of the dumbbell snatch, okay? So that movement starts with the weight on the ground. My back is nice and tight and braced. I'm only holding it with one hand and I'm not using my other hand to do any assistance. I'm gonna drive hard into the ground with my legs, pull and punch to the ceiling, and finish with my arm locked out overhead with my legs all the way straight, and then come down, switch arms, and do it again with the other arm. So when we do these, we're gonna go right, left. So practice that in the warm-up as well. After that, push up to toe touch. So let's see, a good push up, chest, chin, and thighs all the way to the ground. Push back up to the plank position, and then shrug back and reach and touch a toe, right? Touch your opposite toe, and then back to your plank position. So push up, reach back, right? And then the last one, go to the wall. We're gonna do some AT raises. Anterior tibialis is the name of the muscle, but we're leaning backwards against the wall, pulling our toes towards the inside of our shoes, and trying to get our feet, our toes as high off the ground as possible. After we finish those 2 rounds of the warm-up, really the only thing we need is a rower and the dumbbell, right? So this is a 20-minute AMRAP. This is one of those workouts where simple doesn't mean easy. This will be a very challenging workout, but it's kind of up to you as how hard you push the gas pedal. If you're, jogging and rowing at a very moderate pace and you're lifting maybe like 70 or 50% of the prescribed weight, this could be a fairly light cardiovascular workout. If you're doing the RX weight, if you're running hard, if you're rowing hard and doing fast burpees, then this could be a very, very challenging, high intensity metabolic conditioning workout. So up to you how much you do on that. Dumbbell snatches, 10 reps on each arm, and then go for a row. So we're rowing 20 calories for the guys, 16 for the ladies, then come back out, burpees, right? So body all the way to the ground, jump, hands up overhead, and clap at the top if you can, and then 400-meter run when you finish your 10 burpees, and repeat that sequence on and on and on for the duration of the 20 minutes. When you guys finish, if you do finish the run only counts as one, and it won't matter anyway because it's the last thing on the list, right? So if you get a partial round, it's probably going to be partial round on burpees and rowing and dumbbell snatches and not on the run, okay? All right, that's it for a Tuesday. Have a great one. I'll see you guys on Wednesday.